Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store Our Kings. We're here, Dave Coldwell. Dave, I had that a draw around either way. I think there was a few swing rounds. I'm not a big fan of calling level rounds, but I think there's a case for it in a few of them. How did you score it ringside?
Do you know what? It was such a difficult fight to score. I'm sat there and I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to just watch. There were a lot of missing, a lot of standing off, posturing. It was just a tricky, cagey, good fight. When they're evenly matched like that, and then when you come to the end, you're looking at it and you think, can you argue? As long as you've not got a stupid scorecard where it's wide, you can't argue any of them scorecards.
Yeah, I was saying to the odds in the media, I'm waiting for one person to go 1-1-8, once I thought, please don't, let's see any of that. Look, I think as much as it's gutting for Jack, you've got to remember Barboza's come to the Lions Den here, and when you hear split, you almost think it probably goes to the home fighter, but for him, he's come here, he's done as much right as he can, and he's ended up getting the victory. Sad for Jack, but obviously Barboza rolls on.
Yeah, good for Jack, because listen, for all intents and purposes, Jack Catterall should have been an undisputed world champion. So you you really want him to win a world title, and this is a setback. It doesn't mean it's the end, but it's a setback, And but it's not. Again, it's not a fight where you can cry robbery. You can say, "Oh, he got hard done to." It was a close fight, and in a close fight, goes either way. You can't argue, you just get on with it. And like he said, I thought his interview was fantastic. It just shows you what he is, what kind of kid he is. No excuses, nothing. Thought he edged it. I'll be honest with you, I kind of thought he edged it. Halfway, I had it level. Then I thought Jack put together a little run of rounds, maybe 3 rounds together. But then he let Barboza back in. And it's one of those where if you're not working enough, then you're giving an opportunity for a fight to be too close, and I thought that's how it was.
Well, look, sidebar from this, next week, for me, first time round, one of the best fights in boxing. I scored it to Bivol last time round, thought he won it, 8-4, 7-5, but what do I know? This time round, what are you expecting to see? I think Beterbiev, comes out a bit more aggressive because I think he has to. They told him in the 11th, you have to knock this guy out. What are you expecting, because this is such an elite level fight?
So the first time around, I'm with you. Before the fight, I thought Bivol was going to win it. On the night, I thought Bivol just edged it, but it was a close fight. Could have gone either way. One of my takeaways from that fight was I was very surprised. After 5 rounds, I said to somebody, I don't know if it was Callum Simpson or somebody at the Sky team, I was surprised that Beterbiev wasn't going to the body. Now, whether that was an effect from, he's coming back from his knee injury. Now, he's had more months to get over the knee injury, get it into full work and, properly preparing. I expect him to go to the body earlier, because we saw towards the end of the fight, Bivol was dragged into more of a fight. And he coped with it really well. In fact, throughout the fight, in quite a few of the exchanges, he handled himself really, really well, which surprised a lot of people. But he got dragged into the fight later on. If Beterbiev was going to the body earlier, would that have happened earlier, and would he have been able to have coped for as longer periods? So I'm expecting Beterbiev to go to the body more, but also I'm expecting Bivol, because he's now been in the ring with a monster. He knows what that power feels like. He knows what he knows how it's going to be, and he feels as though he equipped himself really well and he coped with it. I wonder if Bivol's going to be more confident and a better fighter. I expect both fighters to be better.
So who are you going for?
I haven't got a fucking clue. I genuinely don't know this time round. I was on the fence last time, but I kind of leant towards Bivol. This time I don't know. I probably have to say the same, but then again,
it's a pure 50-50.
It's the start early to the body from Beterbiev. I need to see if he gets through or not. So we'll see.
Dave Coldwell, appreciate your time. We'll catch you out in Riyadh.
Nice one, mate. Cheers.